Hey, this is Courtney Sheffield, your recruiter's favorite recruiter, and this is Courtney's Corner, your inspirational podcast. And today we have Mr. Woody right here from Birmingham, Alabama. Introduce yourself, Mr. Woody.
Hello, my name is Mr. Woody. I'm here from Birmingham area.
No, sir. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Okay.
Who is Mr. Woody?
Well, Mr. Woody, I am the CEO of Luxurious Homes and Nails and Spa, Luxurious Homes and Properties, and Luxurious Hair Nails and Spa.
Okay, awesome. So you are an entrepreneur. What inspired you to start your business?
One of the things that what inspired me the most to start my business is I got tired of working for people and want to fire me.
Okay.
After I built their brand up, built their dreams, or tired of working for other dreams and want to work for my dreams.
Okay, I love that. So, Mr. Woody, you are a young entrepreneur, right? How old are you?
25, just turned 25.
25. So, in turning 25, how long have you been an actual entrepreneur?
Since I was 19.
19 years old. So, in that, what was your biggest challenge when launching your business?
Well, launching the business, the biggest challenge that I had was people respecting me as a business owner.
Okay.
They did not understand that, like, me being an entrepreneur, like, you this age, I need to respect you. Like, they feel like you're a child, you're not grown enough, you're not mature. So that was that's the more other thing that I feel like I didn't have. That was really tough.
Okay. So in the challenge of, not gaining the respect, you still kept pushing.
Yeah.
You still kept pushing. What motivated you to keep going in that?
I know the vision I had, and I know that at the end of the day it's going to get better than where I started.
Absolutely. So in that, how did you fund your startup? Like, what in the early stages? You were 19, you were young, you were sick of people and their employment. How did you begin to fund your business?
So the thing is, it was crazy how I funded my business because it's really like a God moment how I funded it. I got laid off at a job.
Okay.
My account was $4,000 negative. I stayed in the project, so I didn't have a lot of capital like a credit or nothing like that. I used my last paycheck to close on the building where currently my salon sitting in Center Point. It's crazy because the same amount that my last paycheck was the same amount that it cost to get the building.
The same exact amount.
Same dollar amount, same down to the penny and everything.
Stop playing with me. Okay.
So that's why I just knew it was purpose.
So you stepped out on faith.
Yes.
You stepped out on faith and you had a vision because your last paycheck was
Last.
the exact amount. Okay, now that's powerful. So now you got the building. So, okay, let me take you back a little bit. So you had the vision. So this vision was birthed inside of you before you decided, before you got fired, or was it already? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so the thing is, when I got fired, I know that I wanted, one of my two things, as a child, you have your career. Like, oh, this is what I want to do. One of my things was I want to be a police officer.
Okay.
One, I want to own a business.
Okay.
Now, I didn't picture me owning a spa or a nail shop, but it was in my family genes.
Okay.
Like I got the auntie at that house, the cooking, they doing everything, doing hair at the house, and I got cousins that doing nails at the house. So it kind of flourished into that moment that would cause me like, okay, open up a salon, open up a spa. And in that midst, I know people love to go get that stuff done, nails done. And I just want to do something for us, our culture, that we did not have. So that's why I did it. That's what made me go to
And I have been to your shop. I actually filmed the back to school bash, and it's just the respect, everything about walking into the atmosphere is amazing. So you're doing a great job. I just wanted to put that in there. Okay, so what are some key strategies to help you grow? Because as a young entrepreneur, it's hard. Like you said, demanding the respect, but you kept going because of the actual vision that you had, regardless of what came your way. So what were some of the key strategies in that?
One of the things, stand your ground when you're doing your business. Mean what you're going to say. Be a man of your word. Making sure you got a book, like a strategy. Like me, I ain't have a book plan. Like I ain't have a business plan. I didn't have that. But in the midst of that, make sure you still get something like that in place. Like get the clear vision of what you want for your business or how you want it to be.
Absolutely. Okay, so with that, did you have a mentor? Like, what role did the mentorship play?
I didn't have a mentor at the time.
Okay.
Now I do.
Okay.
But as it spiritually, I had my apostle as my mentor, you know.
Absolutely.
So, like, mentally, like, spiritually, I had apostle.
Uh-huh.
At that time, he was not apostle, he was a bishop. So,
Okay.
I had him as my mentor, listen to the word, and feeding my spirit every day. So, that's what, like, really, it mentored me. That was one of the things.
Motivating you,
yeah.
empowering you with leadership and strategy, because that's so important becoming an entrepreneur, and that's so important in life, period. Okay, so let's venture off from the business. We're going to hop around. You have a son.
Yes, I do.
How old is your son?
My son is 6 years old.
6 years old. What is fatherhood like?
It's challenging. It's very much challenging because when you're an entrepreneur, you're putting a lot into it. Like, especially when you're first starting up, you're trying to put so much time into it. It's like birthing a baby in business. So it's just a different. And then I'm a young father, so
Right.
it's different. It's just different, and it's just, it's kinks and pinks with it.
So balancing fatherhood and entrepreneurship is a challenge.
Yes.
But look, just like when you lost the job, look, this is the goal. So you keep pushing forward. I love that. I love that. So, can you share a time with us when you failed and what you learned from that failure? What did you learn from the actual failure?
Ooh, it's been a time.
Listen, talk about it.
It's gonna go back to one of the things I said. Let me just sit here and just say, if your price is $40, it's a reason why you set the price up. Don't go back and say, well, I just give you $25. Because next time they gonna want $25 again. And then you put yourself in a struggling foundation, struggling situation that how I'm gonna pay this and how I pay this or how I got there. Because you
stand on business, right?
Yeah, you just stand on business. So that's one of my things that I'm learning. I learned my price is my price. I can't bend it for nobody. Yes, one time, but this is a one-time thing. But don't think it's gonna be a occurrence, and that's what it is. If they don't like it, they can go somewhere else and buy.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what was the failure like?
Now, one time I was gonna lose my salon.
Okay.
One time I was in eviction status. That's because of I was trying to allow people to run my business or not, trying to restructure my business the way how I want it. And trying to let people do whatever they want to do, not allowing people not to pay. So it's okay. Allowing me to pay people rent while they were working for me. I pay your rent, but when the time came for me, it was not nowhere there. So that was one of the strategies, knowing, make sure I cover myself first before I help others.
Absolutely. You know what? With you saying that, that was one of the things I had to learn in business too. Is actually one, like you said, stand on business, and then know you can't take your heart. It's something about that heart. You have to lead with your head, okay? Yes. Especially when it comes to business, you have to lead with your head because you will find yourself in situations like that. So trust me, I totally understand that. Also, let's see. That was good. So what's one piece of advice that you would give someone inspiring to be an entrepreneur?
If you want to do it, step out on faith. Go to church, pray about it, fast. I'm a big faster now.
Okay.
I like to learn that. Okay. Business will shape you to a whole nother. You got to get
absolutely.
You got to get your boots ready to go.
Uh-huh.
I tell people just go for it. If you know it's for you and you know it's built in you, go for it. Don't stop.
I like that.
Cause you talk to somebody that then stop, and I'm still not stopping.
You better not. So what's a common misconception about entrepreneurship?
We rich.
Listen, as soon as you start a business, they think you got the money right there.
And they don't understand it's something called payment receiving, balancing, all that stuff. So you might make $5,000, but you might have to pay rent, gas, lights. So you might only took $1,000 home, and you still gotta look. We still have a personal life that only $1,000 barely. So we really kind of making another paycheck, trying to get the rest of our lifestyle, like for us at home. So it ain't. That's the biggest thing I have.
And then not only that, we don't clock in 40 hours. Okay? Look, we might be at work 24 hours that entire day. So absolutely, that entire day. And then just to make that in business when you first start, you have to put all boots on the ground. Yeah. You got to put in work.
And I'm going to say this before we get off that conversation about signing. So if you see, a lot of people might say, okay, well, your salon, we have a lot of people. They don't look at 3 months down the line or the month previous, you're about to have those people. So you got to cover back what you already had lost out. So it's that.
They don't understand the profit and loss.
They don't understand it at all.
Balancing the books.
Yeah, they don't.
Listen, Listen. So if you could start over, what would you do differently?
Um, one of the things is, to be honest, I can't say I start over different because it ain't nothing. You know, every day we learn,
Absolutely.
make mistakes.
Absolutely.
That's part of the game. You know, you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to like make a mistake and learn from that mistake you make. So I really, a lot of people ask me that if I had a chance to start over, what would I do again? Nothing. I love the way how I started. I love the way how it happened. The lessons I learned it because that's the value. You know how they said, well, you know how we get older now. You like our mom whooped us then when we was kids, but now we learn why we had to get that whipping.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm like, I'm happy for the whippings. I'm happy for the this. I'm happy for the stuff. I'm happy for all that because I wouldn't be here where I'm at now.
Absolutely, absolutely. So not only do you have luxurious hair, nails, and spa, you are in real estate, right?
Yeah. So
let's talk a little bit about that.
So I have 9 Airbnbs here in Birmingham.
Okay.
From all across the town of Birmingham, down from the east side to the west side. To the
everywhere.
West side. So literally everywhere. That business I started really like in 2022, like after the pandemic and stuff.
Okay.
Me just doing something like, hey, let me just start an Airbnb. You know, that's pandemic birth. You know, business birth right there. And then took off. Another one came. Now, you know, it did a learning. I had to learn it with that too because it was different. And now I can say we have 9, and some of them are long-term stays.
Congratulations.
So what I mean about a long-term stay is like we got doctors, we got people from the county, people from Coca-Cola, all those contractors now staying with us. They doing a long-term stay while they relocate and find them a house in here.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. How do you want to be remembered as an entrepreneur?
A person don't stop. A person that's determined to get where I need to be.
I like that. I like that. So what impact do you hope your work will have on the next generation?
The main thing is telling the next generation you can do it. Don't be scared. If you don't have an education, don't let your education define where you at. Like, just go and do it.
Yeah.
I want that person like move, like just move, and then it will happen. I want you to have faith. I want you to have God with you. He gonna write the book, the rest of the book for you.
Absolutely.
He already know us. He already know everything. He already created this world way before we was here. So he know it. So that's why I just tell people, if you know that's what you want to go, do it. You know.
Absolutely.
People just get a failure. That's all.
Absolutely. So what do you have going on now? Like with the hair salon, do you have how many actual nail techs and barbers? Because you have nail techs, barbers, hair.
So right now we are looking to expand the location too.
Okay.
My main focus, what I do right now with the company, is making sure I build the company, making sure I am growing the company. So right now we only have like 3 hairstylists and 1 nail tech.
Okay.
We're looking to, if anybody out there want to come,
tell the people how they can get in touch with you.
If you're looking for a job, we hired at the address 1224 Center Park Parkway.
Okay.
Right behind Huffman and behind the Exotic Wings and stuff. You can call us too, 205-961-0288 if you got a job.
Yes.
So that's our main focus. So we want to let people know we here to help hairstylists and nail techs.
Okay.
What else you had asked me something else?
So is barbers? Do you have barbers?
Oh yes, we are barbers. We have right now we don't have a barber, but we're currently looking for one.
Okay.
We don't have an esthetician. We're currently looking for one, and we don't have a makeup artist, and we're currently looking for one.
Awesome.
So if anybody wants.
So why would they come and work in your shop? Because you don't actually do hair or anything. You
I
just
know.
manage it. You
I
own
know.
it, right?
Yeah, I'm just the owner. So the main reason why you want to come work for Luxurious Hair Nails and Spa because how our salon look.
Okay.
You can't usually work for an African American salon look like that. It used to be more the Vietnamese people. Okay. Let's be honest on that side.
So it's the atmosphere.
It's the atmosphere I provide. The luxury service we give to your clients. So you can actually bring your clients here and give them luxury pampering. Down to we have condominium service at the bar. We have bar service. We have snacks for your guests. We have all that. And now all the company, we pay for that.
Okay.
That ain't it.
Okay.
Also, while you're there, I say I got Airbnbs and stuff. So you get 20% off any Airbnb stay.
If they're a client.
No, if you work there.
Oh, if you work
that's
there.
part of your benefit.
Okay.
Also, you get life insurance, health insurance. Then you get coaching, like one-on-one coaching. Then now we're trying to bring in like some counseling to help them, and then
Their mental state. That's
the mental
powerful.
stage. And then also we're trying to get somebody to be trying to work in trying to see how we can get somebody to coach them with financial, because hairstylists make so much money, but they'll be broke the next day
Yeah,
because they don't know how to
budget their money.
So we got all the different things in there, and then we are a growing company.
That's powerful. I'm gonna go to cosmetology school or something. But you guys have heard it here, Mr. Woody. Mr. Woody, tell them again, how can they get in touch with you?
My Instagram is Mr.Woody47, and my Facebook is Woody Woody. You can inbox me on any of those social media platforms. Also, you can call me 205-961-0288.
And say that one more time.
205-961-0288. Call me about anything, like you want to book an Airbnb, or you want to know how to do Airbnb, or you want to work in a salon, or how to start a salon. I'm here for all those.
I love that. You heard that right here. Call him if you need those services. This has been Courtney's Corner Podcast, and we will see you guys next week.